Hello everyone, myself Sabri and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials. In this video, we are going to understand a component called Power BI tile in PowerApps. This component is available under the chart section in the insert menu. With the help of this control, we will be able to render any of the visual that is pinned to an existing dashboard in the Power BI service with the same level of interactions available. Now let's jump to the Power BI service where we will be working with a report called sales data, and the report sales data has two different pages available. The first page has a table with filter and the second page has a visualization. Now what I'm trying to do is I will pin this visualization to a new dashboard and then we will be trying to render that visualization from the dashboard in our Power Apps. So let's create the new dashboard. I call the name of the dashboard as Power BI tile. Let's click on pin. Now you got a pop-up that it is pinned to the dashboard. If you want, you can go to the dashboard or create a mobile layout. I would like to go to the dashboard and see how it is available. Great. This visualization is pinned. If you want to expand, you can expand. Now let's get back to the Power Apps and start adding our component. Go to Insert and add the Power BI tile option which is available under the charts. You can immediately note there is a section called data which got popped up after we added the Power BI tile. This is one of the method to connect this tile to the visualization available in any of the dashboards. So here you can select your workspace where your dashboard is being hosted. So it is available in the workspace called Fabric Enabled. And once you select that Fabric Enabled, it's time for you to select the dashboard. You can select the dashboard as Power BI tile. Once after you select the dashboard, you will have an option to select the tile. Here, this is disabled now. This is a common problem that everybody faces while trying to connect to a Power BI tile. So now let's save this app and go to the Power BI service where this dashboard is available, and we would like to edit this tile what we have pinned. So let me click on edit details, and here you will be able to see the title and the functionality. It is mandatory that we should rename the title so that this pinned visualization will be rendered by Power BI. So I just make a small change. I replace and with ampersand, and I would like to show this additional functionality which displays the last refreshed time. So you can see that it is refreshed at 10 o'clock, 8 minutes and 15 seconds in the morning. So you can click apply. Once this is done, you can go back to the Power Apps, just reload this app. So you will be able to select that tile. Let's wait for the app to get loaded. Now you can click this button which says choose workspace, dashboard and tile you want to connect, and here this automatically selects the previous one what we have saved, and now you can see that this tile option is enabled. You can select it and select that specific tile what we have created. I would like to repeat here, when you are creating this for the first time, you may not be able to see this tile getting enabled. As a workaround, you need to go back to your Power BI service, edit the tile and rename it, come to Power Apps, save the app, reload, and you will be able to get this tile option enabled. You can see the same visualization what we are seeing here, and you know that Power BI has a tooltip feature which you just hover over, you will be able to see the information, and the same kind of information can be available in Power Apps as well. If you run the app and hover over the specific tile, you will get that tooltip. Currently, the data what you are seeing is associated to multiple countries. What if we need to see with respect to specific country and you want that country to be a drop down in Power Apps? Let's see how we can achieve that. Let me select the visualization and arrange it accordingly so that I'll have a place for my filter. Would like to extend it to the complete page so that the visualization will be more clear. Now let's add a drop down. So go to the insert and add a drop down, and now we need to configure the list of countries available. So here let's create a simple table which collects all the information. I will just add the apostrophe so that we can come and add the countries. After referring to the report, now we have 5 sections where we can input. So let's go to the Power BI and open that sales data, and we will just edit and see the list of countries that is available. So add a filter, expand the table and select the country. So you will be able to see the list of countries available in this report. So we have 5 different countries. So the first one is Canada. So we can come here and type Canada. Next is France, followed by Mexico. Let's go back and recheck the names. Germany and United States of America. So let's enter Germany. And finally, United States of America. Now we have a drop down and the Power BI tile. We need to make sure that this is getting connected. So select the file. The first option, what you need to do to enable the filter is go to the properties and go to the allow new API. So allow new API accepts Boolean as the input. Whenever it is set to false, you will be able to use the graphical user interface which you have seen previously to select the tile. If you set it as true, you have the privilege to rewrite the image URL as per the customizations needed. So let's wait for the report to get loaded. Now let me select the Power BI tile again and go to tile URL. So this is the tile URL which the Power App is using to show this visualization. So we will add some additional inputs here, and I say and filter equal to. Now we need to call in the table name followed by a slash and followed by the column name. So let me go to the Power BI again to check the table name. Table name is financials. So let me say financials slash which column we need to filter. We are going to filter the column called country. Let me make sure that it is same how it's been spelled. It's country, correct? And you give a space and say EQ. Let's try to pass in a static value and see how it works. So we need to make sure the values are passed inside a single quote. So I'll enter a single quote and I'll type Canada. So let's go to the Power BI and put Canada and see, are we getting the same level of visualization? Yes. So now we need to make sure that this Canada is being passed as a dynamic content. So we will just make a small modification. We will close the code there, say ampersand. We will remove this Canada and we will open the code here. Now here within this space we need to pass in that drop down one.selected.value. So let's call drop down one.selected.value. Let's run the app and see it in action. Now, if you change the country to France, you will be able to see the data only with respect to France. Now, let's set it to United States of America. Oh, there is a typo available here. We should correct that so that we will be able to see the visualization. Let's go there and call it as United States of America. Now you can run the app, select United States of America so that you will be able to see the data which is available for USA. So I would like to walk you through the Microsoft official documentation for Power BI tile. You need to make sure that Power BI tile is not available in GCC, H or DoD environments, and it is not available in China. To use this Power BI tile, there is a licensing requirement. So the person who is using this needs a Power BI Pro or a Power BI Premium per user license, or the content what we are viewing should be published in a workspace of Power BI Premium capacity, whether EM or PSQs. Considering the performance, it is not recommended to have more than 3 Power BI tile loaded at the same time within the app. This loading behavior can be controlled using load Power BI content property in the Power Apps. So if you go to the Power Apps, select the visualization And in the drop down, you will be able to find a load Power BI content, which is auto set to true. Here you can pass in this Boolean value dynamically so that this will get refreshed only if the value is true. Let's get back to the documentation. And next comes the embedding options. We have already seen what is the difference between setting this allow new API property to true or false. Or we have also tried the filtering options as well. One thing that we need to keep in mind in the filter is we can do only one filter and only equal to operator is supported and the field that should be of a string. Filtering is only available for the pinned visualization and it is not supported for pinned reports as of now. And the visuals that are created using R or Python scripts cannot be filtered as of now. So the below listed are the key property and the additional property for the control. I'll give you this link of this documentation in the description so you can take a look. By this, we come to the end of this video. For any questions or clarification, you can post us in the comment section or email us so that we can get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button and press the bell icon for our new video alerts.